Okay, my friends, thanks for coming along on my adventure. This is where we're starting, in the cul-de-sac outside where we live. Alright, so that's our house right there that we rent, with a beautiful oak tree in front of it, and a double garage. It's kind of embarrassing. Alright, so this is the cul-de-sac, and here's our conveyance for today's adventure. This is my 2004 Toyota Corolla, 5-speed, 157,000 miles. All right, well, here's what matters, because what we're going to do is drive in a relatively short time through 8 biomes and through approximately, well, let's see, it's 6,500 feet in elevation and more than 3,000 meters in elevation. We're starting here. Actually, our starting point will be at the base of the road to the top of the mountain, which I'll tell you about in a second. So we're going to start here, but at every stop, I'll tell you how far we have driven since we started. So this is time 0, -2 or something. I won't start till we're at the base of the mountain, but I'll tell you how much driving time we have had. I'll tell you our elevation in feet and meters. And I'll tell you the temperature. So here's inside our friend, the Corolla. We have my temperature probe thing here. It says that it's about 75 Fahrenheit, which I think is about 23 Celsius, but hold on, there's a button. Let's make that 24 Celsius. This is my cool guidebook. That is my source for anything I say that's scientific. You can assume I didn't know until a few days ago, reading this really cool book, Natural History of the Santa Catalina Mountains in Arizona. Just thought you should know from my friends at Cell Reports and Cell Press. I just thought that the unicorn would want to come along, so the unicorn's coming along, and otherwise it's just me talking to you. Okay, so off there in the distance, you can see the sky island that we're going to. That whole range that you can see all across there behind the houses, that's the Santa Catalina mountain range. From now on, I'll just call them the Catalinas. And we're actually looking right now, let's give you a little bit of zoom there, at the top. The pine forest that is our destination, 8 biomes away, about a 25-mile road. Where we're starting from, though, here is just Tucson. Tucson is desert scrub. That's the name of the biome that we live in. It sounds pretty uninteresting, but it's actually not. It's one of the most diverse. It'll be, I think, the 3rd most biologically diverse biome we're going to visit today. And this is kind of ugly, but this is the sort of biome, or the biological environment nearest where we live. So mesquite trees, palo verde trees. There's a wash back there, and actually there's a wash behind our house. And so we're kind of surrounded by almost riparian, not really, because these washes flow, 6 days a year. But an interesting aspect of the Sonora Desert grassland, which is moist, wet compared to much drier deserts, and pretty diverse. You don't see a lot of cacti. You don't see those saguaros. We'll see those soon when we get to the base of the mountain. But just thought you should know this is where we're starting in Tucson. Let's see, elevation about 2,600 feet, which is about 850 meters. I think I've got that right. Okay, so let's get started. Our next stop is at the base of the mountain.